Slicing is considered to be one of the most powerful features of the Python programming language. That is because it gives you a concise, flexible, and expressive way to extract, to copy, and to manipulate your sequences without the need for loops. The general format for that, and let me add it into my markdown cell here, is where you'll provide what is the start, what is the stop, and what is the step. Let's go ahead and see what that looks like. If I have the letters A through G in this list, so if I do something that looks like this, print letters 1 through 4, what that means is print out the elements starting at the index of 1, ending at the index of 4, or right before the index of 4. So the list here is exclusive of the stop value. So if I go ahead and print that, we'll get the items B, which is the index 1, through D, which is index 3. Now, also if I do print letters through 3, that basically means print out everything up until right before the index 3, which means give me A, B, C, and do not include the third index or index 3, which is the letter D here. Also, we could do something that looks like this, where basically we say print out letters starting at the index of 4 all the way through the end of our array here, or through the end of our list here. Now the pattern that I'm showing over here shows you that there are 3 numbers that you could include. You could include the start, the stop, and a step. So let's see what that looks like. If I do print letters, and then I'll skip the start, I'll skip the stop, and I'm gonna provide the number 2. That basically means print out every other letter in this list. So every 2 steps, I want you to print out whatever the element is. And of course, we could also use negative indices here. So I could do something that looks like this. Print letters, start with the 4th to last item, ending with the last item. So they will give me the D, E, F, which is basically the 4th to last item, all the way until right before the last item, which is the -1 or the letter G. Obviously, in all of those examples here, I printed the values out, but I could actually also save them into a new list or new letters, and I can print what new list is. Now, obviously, we get the same result, but what I'm trying to say here is that you can actually use slicing to copy or to extract certain elements from your original list into new list as well. You could even reverse the list. So if I do something like this, print letters, where I'll skip the start and the stop, but I'll do -1 for my step, that will reverse all my array, or basically step from the end. So starting from the letter G all the way through the letter A. Slicing is extremely powerful, so you want to get comfortable with it. You want to play around with it, experiment with it, because you're going to be using a lot more of that later on in the course.